Sure, you know. I I have a thing for yeehaw. The way that I don't even like people describing cowboys as yeehaw, because if I wear anything like they just say yeehaw at me, it's like, wow, that's real smart. I can't believe the creativity some people have. Just so far in it. Ugh. So I wasn't around yesterday because I got back about 10ish and immediately started playing Green Hell Zone. Dinner was very nice though. Cost a little bit. And again, £200 for 4 people is probably about average now, I guess. And, like, it's very good Thai food. We had some rice stuff that was in a pineapple and everything. I had quite spicy stuff. In fact, I didn't eat, well, I obviously ate quite a lot, but I didn't eat again until like about 3 or 4 hours ago, so I just didn't eat for like 20 hours. Just didn't need to. And how tall is Deathslinger? He's really big. He's like very thin as well, just his coat generally makes him look a bit wider. I found design-wise, having something like around the legs tends to make someone look a lot more formidable. Like a butcher's uniform, a butcher's apron, because of like there's no space between the legs visible, so it just makes him look more like a wall, I suppose. I was thinking about that with Pyramid Pie Face and also the Keeper from that one game, Evil Within. Evil Within is such a weird franchise. I've probably talked about it before. I talk about everything constantly anyway. But Evil Within 1 is really, really good. I enjoy it. I enjoy most of it. The writing is not very good. I'm the absolute first to admit that. I think the writing is a bit shit, actually. In general. Like, it felt like it needed another pass or 3 to make it make, you know, sense and not be just kind of generic crap. Not all of it, but just some of it was very kind of weak. Weaker on the nose, or just kind of eh. The actual situation of Evil Within 1 is very good. I really like just the way a bunch of shit just kind of keeps happening and you're like, you don't know what the hell's going on. It keeps you guessing and trying to figure out what the hell's happening, and it's nice. Graphics are decent, like they're fine. 2, weirdly, is just does the exact opposite in everything. Like, the graphics are really good in 2, and there's a lot of cool expression work. The writing's very good. But I don't enjoy it very much, and the setting is just, instead of throwing you in the deep end, it's just, we're going to sit you down and explain how this works the first 20 minutes, and then you go there and it's like, wow, it's just a shitty open hub world thing where you just walk around a normal place, or walk through the same fucking prefab tunnel 1,000 times. Wow, this is shit. It has its moments. It has some very good moments. The end kind of the last quarter of it also is really good. But the whole experience isn't very interesting to me. Like, mostly because I just liked 1 so much. But like, it's weird, they both complement each other in a way, because 1 does some very good stuff, and 2 does some very good stuff. But they kind of don't do the thing the other one did good either. It's just a mess. That's been my review on the Evil Within 1 and 2, which I haven't played in years. Also, I thought the DLC for 1 was a bit weird. I like being able to play as the Keeper, but it was just so like, this is a video game, that I just was, Also, I don't think they'd figured out their own lore at that point, so the Keeper was like these 2 or 3 origin stories. It's like, oh, it represents keeping secrets and stuff, so it's not an actual person, or it's like, oh no, it is a person. Or was. It's like, what do you mean? Gotcha. Even if I'd missed him, that was a great shot. You gotta admit. You gotta give it up. Imagine if I got her again when she did that. That was quick. World over is powerful, but not that powerful. I was way too late on that one. I was too early on that one. I overcompensated thinking about how much I messed it up last time. Must have our AirPods in. Okay, fine, I'm not gonna use the gun anymore. So much for that. Oh, I used the gun again. Get out of here. Okay, I might have gotten out if there hadn't been a massive thing in the way. I think she just stood there. To be fair, like, it's hard to know what to do in this kind of situation. Like, do you try and make distance? Or do you try and stay out of the way? So the sable ran directly away from me and I thought it ran nearly into me, I see. I see she's just going around. Is she trigger finger today? I'll be playing this one more time tomorrow, and then we're doing games night stuff, and then I am away. Speaking of away, I did another update for Friend Shapes. Hopefully I didn't break the whole thing. And we can live in hope, can't we? I advertised Bits' streams a little bit, because I like them a lot. Oh, sure again. I worked more on Downcast, and I think I got it to a point where it is basically done in so much as I do not want to touch it again in case it breaks, and hopefully I didn't just give it out to friends with it being broken. So can only see. Man, they've been doing the gens pretty fast, ain't they? There was someone in the basement. Which is a tad odd. Get out of here. What the hell are they doing? Guess we're gonna find out. Well, I might have missed both of those. More skillful if I hit any of them. I'm tempted to go around into the basement to see what the hell they were doing. Ah, there's an invocation. Because I kept getting alerts about it, I can only presume that perhaps they managed to mess it up like a bunch of times and decided to just run away because they obviously got my attention. How the frig did I miss that? Oh. Okay, so they've gotten 2 boons down then. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. And then disable left. I get a kill then at least. I'm going against a bot though. Bots are not known for being very easy to get sometimes. What if she just had a connection problem? Is that 3 boons? What are they doing? How did you not see me there? I was right there. Okay, now what? I'm not sure what that's about, but alright. Have I even hooked Apple? I'm not sure if I have. I feel like I've hit them at least 4 times. It's what chronic healing can do to a mofo, I guess. Hey, it's the Sable bot. Like I've had this exact situation before. Come on, a normal person who just ran into it completely, come on. Well, Parallel still works on the old bot EVs. I wonder if anyone will complain about me tunneling a bot. Apparently that's the thing people can whinge about now. I mean, they could probably just whinge about me literally deciding to play as killer at this point, so like, you know, what can you do? There's a bit of the old 1-2 with that, isn't it? Right, where are you? Hey, where's the there's a hook. They sure are noises you're making. I think it's just Apple left. I think I just have to hook Apple twice. I made an impression at least. I missed them while they're not moving. Interesting. Why do people walk like that? It's strange. She's not struggling. I'm not sure what that is about. People just seem to walk now. I understand if it's to do with the blood canister thing, so apparently you drip it everywhere. Which means you get less progress when you actually get it to the thing, but like literally I'm behind you, like well, what are you expecting is gonna happen? So someone is putting boons just literally everywhere? Like I feel there's at least a couple. I'm tempted to try and undo them, but maybe they're trying to do a challenge. I don't know what kind of horrible challenge you'd need that someone would devise, like, yeah, like, just get like 3 to 5 blessings at once. Unless it's got some sort of weird thing where it like deactivates itself after you do something specific, I don't know. Apple's fixed, I can go shoot her again. Gotcha. Oh. I don't know what that was. I don't like it. It's just not running. Strange. Do you want to do the honors? I'm just showing that the gun is now unloaded. I wonder where she's going. I don't know. Does she want to hit me with a pallet? What's she doing? Does she want me to get rid of the boon? Does she want to get to the other exit? If she's looking for the hatch, she's not going to find it because there's still two people here. Is she trying to get her chase points in? No? Okay. Just this, I guess. Strange. I mean, I guess I could get that boon now. It was... yeah. If they did have a challenge of here, like, you know, open both gates where you have like three of those things going at once. Did it say that the hatch was at the killer shack? I can't remember. These survivors will just not actually just frigging leave, so I just have to wander around. There we go. Enough time. Ta-da! It's an odd message. I wonder if gatekeepers like actually perform murder. I mean, I did perform murder. Iridescent quality as gatekeeper. I'm not quite sure. Is there perhaps another pathway I can do? No. Unless I go survivor. Hi Morps. Hope you're doing cool and good. Onryo, no thanks. Bro. I'm feeling a bit dredgy, I think. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm very burnt out and not getting much sleep. but I managed to pretty much do all the things I needed to do. Friend Shapes has been updated. Hopefully not, you know, horribly broken from that. One can hope. Downcast is in a testable state now, hopefully. I've given out to a couple people who are interested. Like an initial little look. I say little and I call it a demo. It is 3 to 5 hours long, but still, like, if you actually knew the full length of the game we actually planned, it's like, yeah, it's a demo, alright. I did some packing, so I'm pretty sorted, I think. Just need to do last minute preps for tomorrow. I have 1,000,000 blood points again. I rediscovered music that I find to be a bit of a guilty pleasure. I don't have many of those. But like, yeah, can't help it. Sometimes Sonic music is pretty good though. I don't mean like the Mega Drive stuff, because Mega Drive stuff is not guilty pleasure, it's just actively good music. It's probably just down to my weird history with Sonic 06, because I heard the music like years before I got to play the game or heard anything about it, because it came out on the PS3 and the Xbox, and I didn't have either of those for a very long time. I remember it being on sale when I was actually working in Toys R Us. And that was going back a bit, that was 2007, which would make sense because it came out 2006, so it's called Sonic 06. That's how that works. The music for Sonic 06 is really, really, really good. I suppose because it's a Sonic game, why would you bring us here? Oh, why do you bring us here? No, don't do that. Uh-oh. I mean, if you're gonna take me anywhere as to Rage, I guess RPD would be kind of funny. Hi, Ultra. But yeah, Sonic music can be pretty good sometimes. Oh god, we're here. I'm hoping that Downcast will be easier to test because the RNG element is quite minimal compared to Friend Shapes, which is very RNG. Why is it RNG? It doesn't actually just rely on RNG as in its entire fucking gameplay stat, like, you know, the entire FNAF basic series. But still. I hit the generator. Are they hiding up there by chance? What? They are? I landed on them. Get out of here. Aha. Oh, I ran into a wall again. Someone apparently worked on this very slightly while I was doing that. Peekaboo. I'm Dredge, and you? Hey, jump the thing. I'm glad he jumped the thing. it's you again. I can never tell if I'm hearing like the idle crows, like the crows that come on if someone's not actually playing, or if it's just also the same noise as also the crows. Which way is she gonna go? Well, she's running to a dead zone. Whoops. I didn't actually realise that was her because she was in an animation that meant that I couldn't see if she was injured or not. If I'd seen that she was injured, I'd have just ignored her. Whoopsie doodle and such. Jeez, it is bright. Not for them though, they can't see anything. Who's that? Oh, I see. Okay, they're up again. Where are the gens? There's this one. There's that one. One over there, someone injured to my left. It's like I literally see you right there. Not sure what the game plan is. I can't pick them up? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay, I need to leave her alone now. And the gens go real quick, I mean, like... Yeah, it's crazy. How am I supposed to get Iridescent Gatekeeper if they can do a generator in like 20 seconds or whatever? It's like, oh, the pump's like next to it sometimes. I'm not one for using gen slowing perks anymore because I realised that that's just sort of meta bollocks that no one likes. Where could they be? What I want to know is where's Meg? I ain't seen no Meg at all. Jeez, they are speeding. Sorry. That's me again. I just want to get some hooks in, that's all. I've hooked you once. I think. I did. Now it's 2. So someone was up there last time I checked. I mean, they can't be in the thing because I locked it. Where could they be? I whiffed partly on purpose, but also partially not on purpose. I wanted them to get them off the hook. can't try. Oh, there's the Meg. It's like a fucking cryptid. I saw her for a second, just blurred away. Oh, is she gonna jump back down? Okay. So she's doing a loop then. Should we like not do this? I swear, I keep knocking this specific lady down over and over again. It's not what I'm trying to do. Just everyone's here now. Yeah, I knew there was a flashbang there. Which is hers as well. Watch me hook them once and they'll just leave, even though they're literally beating the hell out of me in this game. Probably the one who brought the offering to bring us here too. And they're really after this one, aren't they? I'm trying to get these, hold on. Gotcha. Yes, Meg, please try and blind me, come on. Come over here. Do you know much about cryptids? It depends if you mean like quote-unquote real ones or not actually real ones, actually. To be honest, most cryptids that are apparently, you know, quote-unquote real, like Bigfoot, are very boring to me. I like just weird shit. Rather than just like, it's like a man but like an ape guy, though. It's like, okay, cool. I mean, I've read a lot of creepypasta in my time and a lot of SCP, if that helps. Who dat? Yes, Megal. Maybe this loop will work this time. No. Just get out of here. It's the Meg. I'm surprised she doesn't have boil over. Local cryptids or something cultural. Do we even have cryptids here? Like a leprechaun's cryptids? Like, I don't know. I don't know any local history. Or history in general, I don't know anything. I know how to like hit a guy in this game, that's about it. Like how to aim down iron sights in Killing Floor 1 maybe. I'm lucky. I got my 2 hooks on everyone, so that's cool. But you know what survivors are like? They have to like wait for an entire 3 minutes to actually just friggin' leave so we can all actually play another round. I'm sure standing around waiting is like very important to them. Then again, most of their gameplay loop is like standing by a generator holding a button down, so it's just how they work. I'm just dancing around trees. I'm waiting for them to leave. How did I even get an alert from there if they'd already left? Maybe they had like the rock throw thing? But yeah, I mean, I was born and raised in London and I moved to Ireland. I mean, you must have seen what it's like in America with their education system about history, where it's just you have to learn every single inch of their entire history and geography and like literally nowhere else.
Why so nervous tonight?
And the whole thing about saluting the flag and all that, like what you have to do that like every day, it's like an actual fucking cult. It's like what the hell's going on with that? It's just creepy. I see like if I see flags of the Union Jack, I feel slightly uncomfortable more than anything else. History is just boring to me because it's already happened, and also we just keep doing it over and over again anyway, so I might as well get the rerun as it's happening now than learn about it and have to see it again. I mean, I know there's the thing about, oh, those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it, but it's not like I'm doing it. I mean, hopefully. Can never be sure, I suppose. Oh yeah, but my third thing on. Is it singing the anthem to the point of not saluting a flag every day? I have no idea. Like, I think I've felt proud to be British maybe once recently, which is just the fact that Lucasade's sport is English. That's about it. It wasn't even pride, it was just like, oh, it's from here, that's cool. And then that was it. I don't like my culture being erased by America's culture because it's basically an infection that just will not stop spreading everywhere, so we're all going to be the fucking same. And it's not like America's exactly like the best place to be. Their culture isn't exactly the best one to adopt. You know, like fatal levels of capitalism. But such as things are. I mean, it'd be nice not to have to hear about American like news every single day of my life when I live 4,500 miles away. But again, it's just how it is. I know more about American news than I do my own. Because mine's probably because I mean I can tell you what the news around here is. It's the same as America, but like dialed down a bit. Ours is just a slightly less exaggerated version. I'm never gonna reach him. Oh, I got him. There's someone else. If they'd hid behind that tree, I'd have still known they were there, but I wouldn't have. It's amazing how much you just track movement. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Waiting behind the pallet to hit me with it. before I nothing personnel kidded her. Ran into a car. Oh, I might have nearly gotten her if you went tied around that. I'm just gonna hit the gen. She's obviously found a comfortable looping spot. Get out of here. Come and face me, coward. Politics here is just money is missing / corruption. Someone's trying to moiter themselves on the hook, I guess. I need to leave that one alone then. The old 1-2 buckle my shoe, Sarah. Oh, nearly got him. That was good. They pre-dropped on waiting by it, so that means I just, you know, hit them with a thing like that, but still. Where are you? There you are. Oh, I'm gonna go for Zach and Malt. Well, they've reached another hook state, so that's unfortunate. There they go. Because there's two people after there's two people I have to like leave alone already. Haha, I bet you didn't think I had superior anatomy on, did you? Hi. Ooh. What's your favorite cryptid then? I don't know. Mothman, I guess. Corn Cob Man. Does Red Guy count as a cryptid? He seems pretty cryptid based. How on earth have I gotten like half of the hooks required in the entire game just before they've done one single gen? She's right there and she knows what she did. And I also know that she's already been hooked twice because she got left on hook for too long, so I'm not going to actually hook her, I'm just spooking her. I'm just practical joking. Oh, they choose a cryptid in a meta, yeah. I mean, you gotta min-max your cryptidness, really. A lot of stuff that I like is generally cryptid coded, I guess, like Faust from Guilty Gear is very cryptid. Opa! Ah. You can get them through walls sometimes. We're gonna start thinking I'm trying to slug everyone. But Makili Mbembe. Did I just say some sort of horrible slur in a different language? I don't know that one. If I'm being serious and like we're talking just everything, then anything that basically matches the description of a flashgate, which is just weird thing that pretends to be a person but is very much not a person. Hi. Okay, this is strange. An African cryptid, what do they do? Or what are they purported to be like? It's like the sea creature with Loch Ness Monster is based on. Oh, okay. It's on land, so it's like a dinosaur? Is in the Congo. Oh yeah, you guys do have the Congo there, don't you? Okay, bye. I mean, you could say anything lives in the Congo, because, like, who the hell is gonna find it? Like, I've played The Forest and Sons of the Forest. And Green Hell, and it's like, mate, no one wants to live there. It's horrible. Especially me, I don't want to be there. It's gotten to the point where whenever I play those games with friends, like I usually bring some kind of like remade thing like a wrap and eat it while playing, because it's like, my character's starving to death and having to eat like fucking larvae to survive. You know, I'm just eating a bloody sandwich that I got from Spa. Has spines in its mouth and tail but eats vegetables. Huh. The sort of official cryptid I like a lot, which I don't even remember, I don't know his full name. But it starts with Hallu, like hallu, like hallucination. They found fossils of it, but it's like partial. I believe it's some sort of sea critter, and it's got like a bunch of weird tentacles for legs, and it's basically like I saw a long stick-looking thing with a weird nodule that looks a bit like an underdeveloped human head, with no real features on it. Then it's just kind of a weird tube body, has spikes on one side, long spikes, and then tentacles for legs on the other side. Yeah, Greek history is like ridiculously long. You guys got so much going on with that. Ancient Greece sounds like a different country from Greece. You know what I mean? Just because of the difference in time. But hey, at least your mythology has been like just co-opted into just everything ever. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have the Kid Icarus, I guess. So hooray. Speaking of hooray, yay, I did the thing. I can do the red glyph.
Tonight, the world at my feet.
Does the unknown count as a cryptid? Because they're my favorite thing in general. They're just fucking weird. I'm gonna go and sneeze. I kind of want to play clown, but people keep whinging about clowns, so means I should play as clown. But still, let's do this instead. Damn, that's a lot of blood points I got. I'm pretty sure in primary school we were taught some Greek, ancient Greek mythology as well, like I know what they are. I just Minotaur. Yeah. I know we learned about the old Minotaur. Is it Minotaur? I'm not sure. If it's the Minotaur, maybe it's a fish. If it's a Minotaur, maybe it's the young version. It's a bit of a pun there for you. Those two torches? Holy fuck. Hold on. Okay, continue. Folktale? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The unknown is like a folktale and a creepypasta and yeah, probably not mythology, probably be a bit too kind of weirdly official. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. And creepypasta is basically just like modern day folklore, but like, you know, a lot worse written generally. Imagine if they add a killer that's just the hook hand guy. Like, what did he even do? Like in the story, he was the guy who had a hook for a hand, and it got pulled off when he was holding onto someone's car. And that was it. They'd be like, yeah, we're adding a new Dead by Daylight character. It's the guy who was but who was phone guy. We will now find out the who was phone. The beekeeper? That might be a different that might be a different thing. I'm thinking of just like the classic, you know, the campfire story of, oh, it's the maniac with a hook for a hand, and then the guy went out to look for something in the car, and the lady was in the car like, oh gosh, someone's clawing at the fucking door, and then the guy comes by and is like, let's drive away, and then they do, and then they're like, wow, I guess it was nothing. Then they get out of the car later and go, oh, there's a hook on the door handle. The guy was trying to get in by using the hook instead of his regular hand, I guess, question mark. Maybe it is a beekeeper, I don't know. Do they use hooks? Maybe they do. Much braver than I am, jeez. I mean, you're basically being a bomb removal squad, but like, guy, but like, for bees. We had to have a lady come in here, house, to sort out a wasp infestation we had in the roof, which was directly above my room right now. And man, she was very cool. She was from Australia originally. She knew what she was doing. It was just interesting to see how she worked. I believe I've seen the first Candyman, and it's like, it alright. Not really enough of a thing for me. Hi! Oh, bollocks. Ha 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 ha. Now what you gonna do? Are you gonna jump? Are you gonna jump? Are you gonna jump? Are you gonna jump? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Ha ha ha. Whoop. Funny moment. Yes, try and get a save. Now you die. Ooh. God, Dwight makes a bunch of weird noises. Well, I find slasher films very hit or miss. Like, I like most of the Friday the 13th movies. There's a few that I think I just shouldn't have been made. Some of them are just a bit shit. Most of them are good. I mean, it's Jason, like, Jason's good. Mostly. My favorite thing to come out of all that recently in quotes is the YouTube video of the guy just doing the Freddy vs. Jason movie retelling, where it's just they both talk exactly the same, and it's just I can't describe it without acting the entire thing out. It's just, for some reason, it's just really funny. Because Freddy's just constantly goes saying, "Oh, you bitch! You bitch! I hate you, bitch! I'm gonna cut you up with my fork knives! Oh, Jason, I don't like you, I'm gonna cut you up!" Then he goes to Jason going, "Not if I cut you up first with my swing machete." And then he kills Freddy. He's like, "No more Freddy. No more Krueger." I don't know. It's one of those movies. It's one of those YouTube videos you think would have a million fucking views, but it doesn't. It really deserves it. Okay, I've done like 2 laps right now. Where the hell is everyone else? I've been avoiding these people. I got really distracted thinking about that video. It's just, for some reason, to me, it's just very funny. He's just using like random clip art that's really badly cut out. It's great. I'm not paying attention to what's happening. Dwight, what are you doing? I didn't do that. Oh, the right girth. Wow. Where could he be? I can't be bothered, I'm going over here. They do be moving fast. Aha! Damn. Wait a minute. Who dat? Okay, I can do that. Get out of here! There you are. Hold on, let me just sprint fucking like full speed over. Oh, I gotcha! Gotcha. Gotcha. Hey, it's you again. I just went against you. I just recognize her name. I'm never gonna catch him in time. Oh god, I'm going so fast. When you get the 8 times speed, it's just insane. Okay, he's gonna be hiding in front of that. Yep. Okay. You're not gonna waste your time trying to blind me so I can hit you easier? No? Okay. He's gonna look me for like half an hour here then. Superior anatomy! Ha 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 ha. I'm not sure what you mean, Mop. You mean like the Freddy vs. Jason thing I did? It was just someone just doing a weird shit post I just thought was really funny. I didn't describe it very well. I'm on the opposite side of the map where all the gens are, and there's 2 gens that need to be done left, and I'm going so damn slowly. It feels like they've had their sort of initial, like, gen rush, and now they've slowed down a bit. Hopefully. No, they were just working on this one. Works for me. Right next to a hook, that's useful for me. They have Boilover, who's surprised. Because I've hooked Sugar Boy twice. It's something to keep in mind. That's Dwight. It's not a stop video, it's just someone being funny. I thought it was funny. Like, you can have low effort videos that are still very funny. Like, as long as they're kind of like... heartfelt is perhaps the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Like, they're not... He was just doing it because it's funny. He thought it was funny, so he made it. And I watched it and thought it was funny too. I mean, slop is generally a word you'd use for, like... corporations trying to just crap something out to try and make money. It's just some guy being funny. Then again, humor's very subjective. I thought it was... again, I thought it was very funny. Just the way that they're just announcing things out loud. Not if I cut you first with my swing machete. It's one of the things you just have to watch it. I don't have a link to it. Who's that over there? Won't she feel funny and silly whenever she realizes it's the same person she just went against before as well? She probably recognizes the nod I do though. Okay, and okay, you're not gonna just do a double back. They wouldn't have made that in 1,000 years. Someone might still hit me in the back leg with it though. Oh. And I have probably have she's probably recognizing my same prioritization. She's the same one that nearly self-terminated on her last one. Last game? That was my first hook on her, now it's like... Oh. Oh no, I was referring to just someone making a meme video using like just random screenshots of them and just doing voices for them. It's just really stupid, but like in a nice way. Yeah, Jason doesn't talk in that one. Jason at his best doesn't make any damn noise at all. There was one movie where the director was a new guy, or it was new to the series. He was like, you know what, I love Evil Dead, so I'm just going to rewrite the character and how all this works by trying to infer very, very strongly that Jason is in fact a Deadite. Which means now he like makes a bunch of roaring sounds and is actively trying to attack people like while he's chained up, and it just doesn't work for Jason at all. Jason just turns up and is very silent, just instantly kills people and shit. Gonna be the run around here. A runabout. I'll steal it. You obviously forgot to enable audio. Jason known for his long monologues, yeah. You couldn't tell because his mask was on. Alright. Whoop, gotcha. The funniest of modes. Who the hell else is here? There's Dwight. Oh, it's this guy as well. They're both waiting. Nice. Can I jump this? I cannot jump this. Why can't I jump any of this? I just like to jump things. I did see Sugar Boy, but it's just like I'm not after him. I just want to run around. The joke films? Do you mean like Jason X and Friday the 13th, like Part 9 and stuff? They sort of found a gear and just stuck in it. Amazingly, Jason X, which is the slightly infamous one where he is frozen in ice and then gets brought back by fucking nanobot technology and stuff, is actually still more of a Friday the 13th movie than some of the ones that came out before it. There's one where he's not in it at all because it's actually a hallucination and there's someone reenacting stuff or something, so it's just a copycat killer. There's the one where he's a pretend deadite, which was just honestly just shit. Oh, I like the lighting there, that's very nice. On the trees. People don't like the with the Hollywood one, Miami. Which one was that? Jason Takes Manhattan. I thought that one was pretty good. It's just it should have been called Jason is on a boat to Manhattan for 90% of the film. It has its moments. Won't she feel silly when she sees it's me again? I just run full tilt at him with a knife out, stop nodding and run past. That's fun. Hi Dwight, how's it going? What is a boy? Blight stuck down a well? He's looking at a knife. Hey, could he not? Jeez, people just can't bloody leave in this game, can they? They should make one where Jason is working as a CEO instead of cutting people, he cuts corners. Yeah, may as well. I mean, he would actively kill more people by just being a shitty CEO. So, like, by being a CEO, then he would just run around murdering people. If you want to go even further than that, you could make him, like, a CEO of a health insurance place in America. He gets to be an actual, like, you know, multi-thousand serial killer. I'd like him a lot less, though. I do like Jason. Jason has a weird purity to him. I know that's a weird thing to say, but he's like, if you're comparing him, for instance, to Freddy Krueger, who's like, you know, child murderer and also just enjoys killing people, Jason feels like he's more of a force of nature than he is like something that's someone who's trying to kill people for any kind of real reason. I don't know, he feels like the unknown a little bit to me, where it's like, I feel they might be a little bit misunderstood, but Jason actively has a massive kill count, so you know, I can't say that with any real confidence. Speaking of the unknown, what's he got to say to us?
Hunger. Intolerable hunger.
Mate, if you're hungry, you should have went to the place I went to last night. Tuk Tuk is so much food. Oh, we even had like this thing which was like chicken and prawn and rice, and it was like in a pineapple. Like it was literally in a pineapple. It was nice. Very nice food. Horrendously expensive. Well, again, in this day and age, like you buying for 4 people and you've got some drinks as well. It's like £200. Like that's probably normal, I guess now. Bloody loud though. We should make one where he's attending a high school. There's a love triangle with a machete and an axe. I mean, not. not to burst your bubble on that one, but if you know the deep lore of Jason Voorhees, which is not that deep, he apparently died as a very quite a young child, like before he got to secondary slash high school, and then he did a big drown, a big blub, and then he's a ghost now, or he just kind of survived but just never went back to his mum or something, and then it's just evil, question mark. I don't really think Jason's particularly evil, it's just he kind of has things he will... Yeah, there's things that he will make him kill people. Something he returns. Yeah, well, he did actually get actively killed once, and he was dead, and then the guy was like, no, wait, he's not really dead, I need to make sure. So then they dig him up, and like, yep, he looks pretty dead to me, and he's like, I'm gonna stab his body with this big metal pole. And then the big metal pole then gets hit by lightning, and then suddenly Jason's like, oh, hello. And now he's a revenant, I guess. God, they did some weird shit with that movie series. Like, it had a thing where, like, the camp place got changed into a thing to help train children with psychic powers. And then, then Jason turns up and is like, yeah, we're gonna be using, like, fucking telekinesis to strangle him with chains and shit with our minds. And it's like, what is happening? They're using their mind bullets. Then he became a zombie and kicks a boombox or something. That was one of my favourite scenes. You just have these weird, like... these weird gangsters just sitting around, like, just in the main street of Manhattan. And they've got, like, a big boombox that's blasting music, and it's sitting on 2 cinder blocks. Jason is chasing someone who was on the boat. On the titular boat that half the movie's on. And then he just boots the fucking thing into the sky. He doesn't even slow down, he just fucking kicks the shit out of it on his way past. And then all the people are like, what the fuck, man? And they go over to him and have chains and knives. And they're like, we're gonna fuck you up. And he just turns around and he just doesn't have time and he just can't be bothered. So he just takes his mask up a bit. And just stands and they're like, oh shit! And then they all run away. Then he just puts the mask back on again and continues after the person he was after. It had some good moments. Like when the boxing guy tries to fight him on the roof. And for some reason he keeps punching him in the head, which is weird because he's wearing a friggin' hockey mask, which seems a bit of a stupid thing to punch. And Jason just doesn't react, and just gets punched in the face like 20 times, then just hits him once, just uppercuts him once so hard the guy's head just flies off. It just fucking flies off. And then it falls down an alleyway and bounces off some stuff and falls in a dumpster, which then closes. It's like, wow, fucking cinema right there. Oh man. God, I love it. When Friday the 13th is good, it's good. It's so good. Man. Honestly, one of my favorite ones was actually from Jason X, despite the fact I didn't like it that much, but it was a Jason movie. Is where they try and trick him into a holodeck essentially, and it's like, oh look, it's the camp where you kill people, and there's 2 underage, well, I don't know if they're underage, they're probably like, you know, late teenage girls not wearing clothes and not swimming, yeah, they're in sleeping bags. And like, oh Jason, let's do stuff. And if you know Jason doesn't do stuff, he kills stuff. And it cuts back in because it goes somewhere else and goes back in. It's like, oh, how's Jason doing? Okay, so he's gotten one of the girls fully in one of the sleeping bags and is beating the other one to death with the sleeping bag. Then slams it into a fucking tree. It's just so visceral the way he does it. He's just fucking no nonsense. He's very direct. I like him for that. What if Jason was a down on his luck stable boy caring for horses and inherits a racing horse from his grandfather and competes in a horse racing championship, so his father's horse farm isn't sold to pay his horse debts? I mean, that's a good question. What if? Exactly, what if? I wouldn't know. I mean, it makes you think. Chris Dodge. Anyhow. Bruh. Anywho, yes. I have to work on other stuff. I'm gonna try and get some... I'm gonna try and get some more products on Redbubble. Now that Bits has finished friend shapes, I can put like empty space and some other funny stuff onto there. I'll be doing that on the side while watching more Invincible. Because it's series night tonight and we're watching more Invincible. We are starting season 3. I very much recommend it. It's just very good. I saw the first season myself and read the comic series from the entire way through. It starts a little bit weak in the comic, then it gets a lot better as you go. And then the show is a lot better than the comic in terms of, like, you know, the first season, because they obviously did the whole thing, they're coming back to it and using what they learned to make the narrative better and a bit more tight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ultra. But that's all the time I have. There will be more streams tomorrow, same time, same place, surprisingly enough. Doing another thing for Friday, so it's going to be repos / other things as well. We haven't thought about it yet, actually. And then that's my last stream for just under 2 weeks, I guess. Then when I'm back, I will probably begin streaming again. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll be around tomorrow, though. That's right, Morph, that's what happened. But yeah. Hope you'll have a lovely rest of your night, and have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks very much. Bye.